The first thing we're going to be doing on this foldable is we're going to be combining like terms with fractions. So if you remember, like terms have the same variable and the same exponent. And so on this very first one, I'm going to be looking at 1/3 x and trying to find any other terms with x to the first power. So here I've got 2/7 x, and I have to combine those two, so I'm adding them. When I add fractions, I have to have common denominators, so I'm going to create a common denominator of 21 by multiplying top and bottom by 7 here, and multiplying top and bottom by 3 here. So 7 times 1 is 7, 7 times 3 is 21x, plus, I'm going to reorder this so this comes here, 2 times 3 is 6, 7 times 3 is 21x, and then plus 4/5 y minus 3/4 y. So I'm just going to leave those two at the end for right now. When I combine my like terms of x here, I've got 7x plus 6, which is 13 over 21x. And then over here, I've got two like terms. I've got 4/5 y minus 3/4 y. Don't forget this subtraction sign or read it as a negative. So to subtract fractions, I have to create a like denominator. In this case, I'm going to make the like denominator 20. So I'm going to multiply 4/5 by 4 over 4, and I get 16/20 y minus, I'm going to multiply 3/4 by 5 over 5, and I'm going to get 15/20 y. And then the last thing I have to do is subtract here, because they have the same variable and the same exponent. 16 minus 15 is 1 over 20, 1/20 y, and then bring down my 13 over 21x, add in my plus sign, and these two things are not like terms, so I'm as simple as I can get. My answer here is 13 over 21x plus 1 over 20y. On this next one, I'm looking again for like terms. So I've got 1/4 a plus 1/2 a, and I'm going to have to create common denominators. In this case, I'm going to create a common denominator of 4. So I've got 1/4 a plus 2/4 a. And then I've got my like terms here, -2/3 b and -2b. So if you'd like to copy change, you can so that you see this as plus negatives. We've got plus -2/3 b plus -2b. So over here on my a terms, 1/4 plus 2/4 is 3/4 a. And over here, I don't need a common denominator because I've got a whole number and a fraction, and they have same signs. So same signs add and keep. So I'm going to keep my negative sign, and 2 plus 2/3 is 2 2/3 b. And so we can write this as 3/4 a minus 2 2/3 b, or we can write this as 3/4 a plus -2 2/3 b. I think that the minus sign looks a little bit cleaner, so I'm going to rewrite it here again with the minus sign. But again, either of these would be considered correct as your final answer.